Good morning. Welcome to Sweet Pea Crafts. My name is Christy, and I'm coming to you from Louisiana, where I live with my husband and my two fur babies. If you're new, I've gotten quite a few new subscribers from Gina over at Knitting Turnpike, and thank you so much for coming and checking my channel out, and I hope you like what you see. And thank you again to Gina. She's such a sweetheart. If for some reason you're not subscribed to her, please go check her out. I'm trying something a little different today so that I look at the camera and not at the screen, so I have it facing backwards, can't see what I'm doing. I'm gonna cross my fingers that when I finish all of this and I go back to watch the video that I am in focus and in the shot. Otherwise, you won't be seeing this and we'll be doing it all over again. So today is Monday, April 19th. I had to look to see what today is. I never know what day it is. I hope you all had a fabulous weekend. We have had some rain. Oh my goodness. It's been storming. I mean, not just a little bit of rain, storming for the last week. And I was just, I like a good thunderstorm every once in a while, but not for a whole week straight. So I am so pleased to see the sun out and happy to be here and show you what I've been working on the last few weeks. We have, I hope, if you've been watching the channel, or if you've watched my other videos, I mentioned a couple of videos back that we're redoing our floor. We had some water damage and the floor guy that was working kind of decided he didn't want to finish the job. So I think we have a new guy coming tomorrow, because I'm looking right here outside my door and the glue and the flooring is sitting in my hallway, and I just feel, I can't do anything. I can't clean house good without my flooring down. I just feel so unorganized, I think is what I'm looking to say. So I have my coffee this morning and ready to go. I think that's all I really had to talk about at the beginning. Okay, I think that's it. Let's see, I guess we'll go with finishes first. I did finish both of my socks that I showed one of them last time. These are the Magic Hill socks, and I will say that I did enjoy the pattern. I tried to start out in pretty much exactly the same place, but I guess the yarn, this toe has a little bit more yellow on it than the other, but for the most part the stripes line up. However, doing a sock this way, this sock came out pretty big on me, so I will go down a sock size next time I do it. I generally always, when I do my socks, I do cuff down, cast on 64 stitches, and then most of the time I do, like I said, these are the Magic Hill socks, but most of the time I do a heel flap, slip stitch heel, that's a hard word to say, slip stitch, heel flap, and gusset, and that fits me real well. I've tried a couple other different heels before, and they tend to come out a little big on me too. But overall, really like this, and I will do it again with some more stripy yarn. Like I said, I'll just go down a size, at least for maybe try to do some shaping for the heel area. And also, I don't know if I've ever done any 2x2 ribs on a cuff before, and they came out slightly. I normally do a 1x1 or a 1x1 twisted rib, and these came out slightly big on me too. So I haven't said all that. I really did like them. I made these longer on purpose. I was trying to use up as much of the yarn as I could. Oh, the yarn, I forgot to tell you. This is, I've had this for a while. This is Desert Vista Dye Works, and the colorway is Nanny McPhee. And everything, everything I talk about will be linked in the box, the description box down below. So I also finished my Rose City rollers. I love the fit of these socks. I made these with Knit Picks Felici in the colorway Rainbow. And this was one 50-gram ball. And I literally was like, I started knitting so fast at the end of my sock because like knitting faster is going to make you have more yarn. I almost ran out of yarn on these. So next time I may get a mini out just in case. But I did, like I said, I did have enough. They fit just fine. I did end up getting a little scared and I cut back 2 rows on this sock, I believe, the second sock. I made it 2 rows shorter because I was starting to get worried, but they both fit fine. And I think I'm going to do another pair of these this month since I live in Louisiana and the weather is hot here to say the least in the summertime, although we've had a really nice spring this year. I think that I want some more shorty socks, so I can't, most of my patterns that I've printed out are in my guest room / office. I can't get to anything in there right now because I have it full of other furniture and I can't get to my printer. So I think probably when I start another pair of socks, I'll just do another pair of Rose City rollers. And since I enjoyed them so much and they work up so quick. So those are my sock finishes. I'm just looking at my notes right here. I probably should stop this and make sure I'm in focus and in the shot, but we're just gonna hope for the best. I am doing the year of dishcloths from the kitchen sink. If you sign up, they're free patterns. If you sign up, you get the pattern a little early. She emails it to you. And this month's pattern was called Twist and Shout. It's a different pattern for sure, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. These are super quick and easy to knit, and they're a great size. They're a little on the smaller size for a washcloth, but they're great to like wash your face and stuff. Again, this month I used, what did I use? Some yarn from my stash, some drops muscat in this purple colorway. So I've gotten my dishcloth done for this month. This is April's, so 4 dishcloths. And I had one more finish. I don't have this many finishes usually every month, but I worked on some smaller things. I keep my grandchildren and they were on spring break last week before. And so, and also my stepdaughter got married on the 10th. So we've kind of had a busy couple of weeks and haven't had as much time to work on my bigger projects. But I showed the beginning of this last time. This is called, I don't have the pattern in front of me. I think it's the Best Dog Sweater or something. It'll be linked below. It is a paid for pattern on Ravelry. And this was just some yarn out of my stash. It is, I don't remember what it is. It's just 100% wool. It was a cake of yarn. And I made this one for Gemma. I have miniature dachshunds and they're so long I can never find dog sweaters to fit them. Of course, I'm making dog sweaters when it's fixing to be summertime. It fits her pretty good. I should have made it about an inch bigger. I blocked it out a lot, but it could be slightly bigger, but it's plenty long. And this was my first time making any kind of garment. At least I got the leg holes where they need to go, and I got it seamed up. It's not the best seam job ever, but it's holding. And like I said, this was just some yarn from my stash that it was a trial run, a practice one. I will make another one. I have another dog sweater pattern in my stash, and I want to try that one when it gets you know, closer to the fall. But I'm going to go ahead and make Gus one now that I made the first one, made some notes on the pattern that will make it work better for me and the dogs. So I'll be doing that at some point. I don't know when. At some point I'll be starting that. I can't see how long the time is going because I'm not looking at myself. So I will try to not spend too long talking. So let's move on to, I don't want to show that one yet. Let's move on to works in progress. I did work some this month on my silver leaf shawl. I'll show you a picture real quick. I pulled up some pictures, but I didn't pull up this one. This is by Malia Designs. It's called the Silver Leaf Shawl. I'm doing this in Seven Sisters fiber, and it is the colorway I don't remember. Let me see if I have it in the bag. Of course I don't. Oh, I know where I have it. So sorry. Astrid. It's the colorway Astrid. I mean, that's the base. I'm sorry. 70% merino, 30% silk. And the colorway is Marsh. So I'm working on this. This is a one skein project, but I had 2 skeins of this yarn. So I am going to make it bigger. I have finished, let me see what the right side is. This is the right side. So I finished 1 repeat of these eyelet sections. This is where I was last time, where the marker is. It's an asymmetrical shawl. I'm sorry, I just can't get my act together today. I'm going to do a whole nother section of the eyelet, and then we'll have the leaf section so that it can be a little bit bigger. And I'm kind of hoping that I have enough. I am loving this yarn. It's the first time I've ever used it, and I'm just going to move my stitch marker up. I'm kind of hoping I have enough of this yarn left to maybe make some arm warmers or something, wrist warmers. I love this yarn. It's been a real pleasure to work with. All tangled up. It is, it's got a beautiful drape, and it shows the stitches off really well. So this is just a mindless knit, super easy. I'm just doing this whenever I'm trying to watch TV. I don't know, do any of y'all knit? Can any of you knit and not have to look at what you're doing? Because I'm struggling with that. I'm trying to kind of practice at it. I'm not very good at it, so there's that. What else have I worked on? The other thing I worked on is the Find Your Fade, and you will notice that the title of this episode is called Happy Accident. There's a quote from Bob Ross, and it says, "We don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents." Did any of y'all grow up watching Bob Ross? I did. I'm telling my age for sure now. So let me show you what I did, and I'm not going to pull it out. I did originally start trying to pull it out, and it wasn't working out for me, and I was like, no. I was working this garter stitch section, and I thought I was done. So I started back with this lace section, and then I realized I had missed quite a few rows of the garter stitch, and you know what? I'm just going to leave it in there. This is going to be a huge shawl. By the time I finish it, no one will know it's there but me. It's a little puckered down here. I don't know if I was knitting really loosely or what, but I'm on to color C now. I'm using Expression Fiber Arts. This is 50% silk and 50% camel. It's a light fingering, and I love it. So that is part of the Happy Accident. And this is also a pretty mindless knit. So I haven't spent a lot of time working on it, but I have worked on it a little. Part of the happy accident was that this color, which I don't have the tag for, but it's the same yarn. This colorway was supposed to be color 4 in the shawl. And isn't it funny that when you wind up your yarn, it looks so different sometimes. So it's just so gray with a little bit of pink. And the colorway that I'm working on right now has loads of colors in it. But I just didn't like them together. This is really dark. So what I decided to do, I really wanted to do the Romy's Mystery Knit Along, and I hadn't really gone through my yarn to see if I had anything that would work, but I thought, I do love this colorway, and I don't like to wind yarn too much ahead of time. You can see it's all wound crazy. It literally flew off of my ball winder, and I had to wind some of it by hand. But I had some more skeins of this yarn. I did a little swap out. Instead of this being the 3rd color, I'm going to go with this one. So this color is, I'm sorry, the 4th color. This color is next, and then we'll be moving on to the blues and purples. This one is after that, and the other 2 colors that are in the shawl are mostly blue. So I really like that better. I think it's going to be a little more cohesive, go together better. I pulled what I had left of this yarn base, and I think I'm going to do these 2 together in the mystery shawl. I will be late starting it. I don't know when I'm going to start it, probably sometime in May, but at least I have my yarn picked, so happy accident. I was kind of bummed when I wound that yarn up and I saw how different it looked. I was like, wow, it didn't look anything like this. And so, but it worked out. It all worked out. The other thing that I have a little bit of progress on is my blanket. I'm not going to unfold the whole thing. We're doing a section now that has little parts. And I showed you last time, what's the right side? This one. We had 8 of these. I think they'll actually be diamond shaped in the pattern when it gets sewn into the blanket. So we had 8 of these to do. And I did get to work on it one day and worked on these. I have done some granny blankets before. It's not my favorite. These are not symmetrical. They're not supposed to be. But we had 12. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. No, I'm sorry. We had 4 of these to do and 8 of these. So there is one more tiny part to the pattern that I need to do, and I despise, that's a harsh word, I despise a magic loop in crochet. I hate it. They tend to come apart. I just not a big fan of it, but that's what was in the directions for this, so that's what I did. We have one more small part that you have to make 8 of, and then we will be putting those all together into the blanket. So I'm not going to unfold it today because I haven't worked on the main part of the blanket, but I say this in every episode. I really want to get it finished because we do have a baby on the way, a grandbaby. And I already have a blanket picked out to crochet, and when we find out what she's having, I'll be gonna try my hand at a baby sweater or a cardigan or something. So there's that. Now I did have, so that's all my whips. Well, I have one new start. That's my finishes and my whips. Let me show you a picture. I did pull up some pictures. I just started yesterday the cupcake shawl. And this is by Gabrielle Knits. And I have just done a very tiny section. I just wanted to, I think because it's been so rainy here and miserable, I just wanted to do something with happy colors. And so there's my start with this beautiful turquoise. This color is, this yarn is from Ruby Rose's yarn, and there is pretty much every color of the rainbow in there, and I am here for it. I'm loving this color. Turquoise is my favorite color. Blues are my favorite, and especially turquoise. So the other color that will be going in with this is this pink. And I couldn't help myself. I just started something else. Let me just start all the things and not finish anything big. Do any of y'all do that? Oh my goodness. I do. I do. So hopefully next time I do an episode, I will have something big finished. And I think I had another picture. Oh, I'll show you that in a minute. Hopefully I'll have something big finished. What else? I did buy something. So much for my no buy. Well, this is something I've been trying to get for since January. If you watched a couple of videos ago, I started, I tried to do some color work, and it just wasn't working out for me. And I do have, I haven't started it yet, but I do have a cowl that's pretty basic, pretty plain. I'm going to try to do soon, but I bought this kit from the Woolly Thistle, and I'll show you a picture of what it is. I'm not going to unbox it except to say that these are all woolly yarns. These are Roma and Jameson and Smith yarns, and they're 100% wool. They're not superwash or anything, so they're more sticky. And when the kits finally came back in stock, I snagged one. Like I said, I've been trying to get one since January, and it will be later in the year before I start this, but I just thought I'd show it to you. And here's a picture of it. It's sorry, it's working around, so it's a double thickness, and it's kind of pretty long. You can make it shorter if you want, so it just kind of rolls through all the colors. Those are definitely my kind of colors, and I'm hoping that, sorry, let's try this again. I'm hoping that I have an easier time of it with this yarn that's not so slippery, and that I can kind of get the hang of it. So that will be coming sometime in the future. And that's really it. The last thing that I have to talk about is the giveaway. Sorry. So, to my new subscribers, I am doing a craft room clean out, and just, I know, I'm sure it's like this with all crafters, but your tastes change after a while, and or you buy yarn for a project that you never really find the right pattern for it, and I need to downsize some of my craft supplies. So I've been giving away some yarn. Last time I gave away, well, if you watched Gina's, she won last time. I gave away a project bag that I made, so I'll do that sometimes. I have quite a bit of cross stitch that I have more, because that's what I used to mainly do. I have more than any one person will ever do in a lifetime. So do me a favor, if it is a craft that you like, that you enjoy, or if you think you might be interested, I have patterns, some just individual patterns, but I have a lot of kits. Some of them are small, some of them are big kits that I'm thinking about possibly doing a giveaway on here. If not, I think I'll, in a couple of stash unload groups on Facebook, I think I'll do that. But I thought if any of my viewers are into cross stitch, let me know if you are, so that I can kind of decide where I want to go when I'm either going to do a stash unload or do a couple of giveaways on here for some of my cross stitch. Just let me know how you feel about that. But I've been doing yarn right now, so every episode I have a little giveaway. It's nothing too major. I just want to give back and to you know, pass it on. Crafting has really been, it's a great stress reliever for me. I just learned to knit about a year ago. I've been crocheting for a while, you know, some time, and I really enjoy it so much. So, you know, I just want to share the love. So having said all that, I drew the name for the winner from episode 9, and I will show you really quickly what the yarn was for episode 9 that was in the giveaway. It is 2 skeins of this Cascade yarn that is it's like a DK. It's wool, silk, and mohair. And then 1 skein of this Cascade yarn that is an alpaca lace. So this was the giveaway for episode 9. And I drew the winner, and I do have it pulled up on my iPad this time. So let me make it big where you can see it. And D, which I also put it across the screen, D is the winner this time. So yay, congratulations, D. I hope you enjoy. My email is in the description box below. So just email me with all your information and I'll get this sent out to you. So congratulations, D. So I'm going to show you the yarns for the next giveaway, and I'll let you know what the rules are, which are pretty basic. If you are on YouTube, you kind of already know what these rules are. Every once in a while, I do extra episodes. So I try to do updates every other week, and usually on Monday. So every other Monday I have an update. And on the in-between weeks, I have lots of stuff planned that as soon as I get my house in order, we'll be doing. We're going to do some dyeing and lots of other stuff. I even have a special Mother's Day thing that I'm going to definitely get done before Mother's Day. But I have been doing some dyer highlights. So the last one that I did was Expression Fiber Arts. I'm going to get somewhere with this story. And this is the Oasis fingering that I've been using for the Find Your Fade shawl, and that I'm going to use for the Romy shawl. It is 50% camel, 50% mulberry silk. This is the colorway Crimson Mum. So I'm going to be giving away this yarn this time, and these 2 Red Heart It's a Wrap yarns. These are what's it made out of? I thought it was cotton. Yeah, 50% cotton and 50% acrylic. So this is the giveaway for episode 10, the episode that you're watching, 3 skeins of yarn. So please leave a comment if you would like to be entered for the giveaway. I'll just run through the rules really quickly. You must be 18. You must be a subscriber. Please, you have to like this video and leave a comment. All of this yarn was purchased by me. It's not sponsored in any way. Has nothing to do with YouTube. I just want to give back. So if you're interested, leave a comment, and 2 weeks from today, which is, I have a calendar with me this time. Let's take a look and see what 2 weeks from today is. 2 weeks from today is Today is the 19th. It is May the 3rd. May the 3rd. This giveaway will end actually May the 2nd at midnight, Sunday night at midnight. So that I have a chance to look at all the comments and respond to comments before I upload a video. So May the 2nd at midnight is when this giveaway ends, and leave a comment if you'd like to be entered in the giveaway. So I think there's just one more thing left to talk about before I get off. Sorry for all the I feel a little rusty today. I don't know. Be looking out later this week. Like I said, today's Monday the 19th. I will be doing the tag that's been going around on YouTube for the yarn/knitting questions. I've got to write the questions down and kind of, I don't want to do it too much just without thinking about it, because then I'll just ramble and you'll be like, woman, what are you talking about? So later this week, I will be doing that. I don't know exactly what day it'll be going up, but I'm going to film that probably Friday or Saturday and get it up. So be watching out for that. And like I said, enter for the giveaway if you're interested. I'll be back on May the 3rd to draw a new person. D is our winner this time. Congratulations, D. And I hope you all have a very blessed day and that you get lots of crafty time in. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.